Okay, today's session's all going to be about handstand entries. So I'm going to go through as many different handstand entries as I can. I haven't planned this session in any way at all, apart from I'm just going to brainstorm as I go and think of all the different ones I can do. So I'm going to do presses, I'm going to do jumps, I'm going to do kick-ups, I'm going to do bent arm strength, I'm going to do sideways entries, I'm going to do as many different variations as I can think of off the top of my head. Let me know down in the comments if you can think of any that I've missed that I might be able to do, so I have the ability to do right now, and the ones that you think I should train towards. It'll be really interesting to know. So I'm going to run through them as I think of them, so they're in no particular order. Make sure that you try and follow along in some way. So if you don't have a freestanding handstand yet, just use the wall to kick up or enter the handstand to the wall. Use that to help you with your balance. If you do have a handstand, attempt some of them, see where the gaps are. And if you can do any that I can't do, let me know again down in the comments. That'd be really good to know. So I'm just going to start off with a standard kick up to handstand. The gymnastic kick up to handstand. Now, as I do this, I'm also trying to exit in exactly the same way as I go into the handstand. So however I go in, I come out exactly the same way. Now I'm going to go through the jumps, the tuck, the straddle, and the pike. Same ones from a kneeling position. Oh, and I'm also not editing this video too much, so I'm not going to delete any attempts. So if I fail any, you'll see that. So exactly the same kneeling now, so the tuck, the straddle, and the pike. Okay, it makes sense to go through those exactly the same movements now, but presses. So tuck press, straddle press, pike press. Okay, then the same 3 presses, but now from the kneeling position. So exactly the same as the jump, but I'm going to press out of it. Now I'm only doing ones that I can do with no equipment, so I'm not using blocks or boxes, canes, or P-bars, anything like that. It's just using the floor. So planche press next. I'm not going to go into like a straddle planche or anything because I'm not warmed up in the planche. I'll go to like a frog position. Then stool to press. Now I'm going to try a pike to zombie press. Now zombie press is going to be a little bit harder, but just because I've got no socks on and no long pants. So we'll see if I can slide okay on this floor. Okay, let's swap to some bent arm now. I'm going to go into some easier handstand push-up variations, so maybe crow up to handstand. Headstand. Now dead press is going to be tricky without warming it up properly. I'm going to see what happens. I'll try a straight body one first, see if I can get up. Now my straight body dead press isn't the best anyway, so even when I'm warmed up, so let's see what happens. Okay, I'm going to try a roll to handstand now. With the rolling, it's a little bit tricky on this floor without a mat. First fail. So I'll try some single leg entry. So that's like stepping in with a split position. Actually, let's first do that on the floor. So I'll go from a front split position and then go up into a handstand from there. We'll try a really slow kick with one leg into a split handstand, then to straight and then back to split again. A puppy press. I'll let my heart rate come down. I'm going to try and do a one arm kick up. A cartwheel. That proves that I'm not a gymnast. Try a croc up. A QDR up. Now I don't have a cold tiger bend up. I don't have bridge or back bend or wheel pose to handstand. I don't have the mobility for that. Off the top of my head, I think that's all the ones I can think of. I'm not sure how many there is, so I'm gonna go back and count them. I'll put that in the video, so if you're watching the video, you already know that because I would have put it there. Let me know specifically if you've got any questions on any of those, if you'd like me to make a tutorial specifically on any of those entries. Remember, you can use the wall if you need to. On the single arm movements, I definitely just used my dominant side. I didn't use my non-dominant for hardly any of them. I done my Croc on my left, which is a non-dominant side, because I knew I was going to do the QDR on the right, which is the stronger side. I only attempted to kick up on the one arm with the right hand side because that's my strong side. So thumbs up and subscribe. Would be appreciated. Be interesting to see what the sound is like in here. It's a bit echoey in this room. And I'll speak to you next time. Thanks, guys.